Fellas, happy Wednesday, November 29th. What, 29th? 2023. My name's Kevin Smith. Thank you so much for tuning in to Loud Majority Live here in the AM, baby. Let's keep rocking and rolling here. We got a fun show for you today. We're going to make fun of stupid people, and there's nothing more exciting than that. Obviously, you saw from the thumbnail of this video which dumb people we're going to be making fun of for trying to ruin a kid's life for absolutely no reason. Ruin a kid's life for absolutely no reason. We're going to get to that in just a minute. Before we do that, hit that like button, hit the thumbs up if you're watching on Rumble. If you are new to the channel, do hit the follow button. We really appreciate that, helping the channel grow. If you're watching on Facebook, share this video out with your friends. We'll get to that in a minute. Share this with your friends as we, it is freezing here in New York today. The heat in this office is not working fast enough. It is not working fast enough. So, obviously, many people are talking about this young man in Kansas City. Some people may not know what's happening in Kansas City because it's Kansas City, let's be honest here. But there's a wokester, there's a woke bit of nonsense happening over at the news outlet Deadspin, saying that the NFL needs to speak out against this Kansas City Chiefs fan in blackface and his native headdress. Obviously, you can see the photograph they used here. Oh, a child is in blackface. Oh, no. Whatever will we do? Whatever will we do? Let's read this article. Let's read this bit of nonsense. It takes a lot to disrespect two groups of people at once. But on Sunday afternoon in Las Vegas, a Kansas City Chiefs fan found a way to hate black people and Native American people at the same time. It was as if John Gruden's emails came to life. The image of a Chiefs fan in blackface wearing a native headdress during the road game led to so many unanswered questions. Why did the cameraman give this fan attention? Why did the producer allow that camera angle to be aired? Is that a kid or teenager or a young adult? Despite their age, who taught that person that wearing this was appropriate? First off, I'm sorry. If you can't tell whether this photograph is a child or a teenager, then you have some serious problems of your own. The article continues. The answers to all these questions lead back to the NFL. Why it isn't the league's responsibility to stop racism and hate from being taught in the home. Hold on. I'm going to pull that up again. We're going to read that sentence together just to make sure I'm not reading it wrong. The answers to all those questions lead back to the NFL. Why it isn't the league's responsibility to stop racism and hate from being taught in the home. So now it is up to the NFL to make sure that racism and hate aren't being taught in your house. How would they even do that? Karan Phillips, writer of this article and professional stupid person. How would the NFL even do that? I've got some questions. The league that has relentlessly participated in prejudice. If the NFL had outlawed the chop, which I think they should outlaw because it's really annoying. Not because of any sort of racism or any, any Met fans watching this, you ever watch a Braves game? The only thing they know that's all they know how to do. If the NFL had outlawed the chop at the Chiefs game and been more aggressive in changing the team's name, then we wouldn't be here. But there's no place for a franchise to be called the Chiefs in a league that has already eradicated the Redskins. First off, the league didn't eradicate the Redskins. The team did. That's important. And this goes on and on and on. This is like 2,000 words of complete and utter nonsense. Well, it turns out that no, not only was the kid not wearing blackface, he had his face painted like the Kansas City Chiefs. First off, I want to be clear about something. I don't know who the parents are of these kids, but you are awesome. You are awesome. I wish my parents would have let me do this when I was, 10 years old? But not only was the kid very clearly not doing blackface, it turns out from his own mother's Facebook post that the young Kansas City Chiefs fan, Deadspin, tried to cancel over the false blackface and racism accusations is actually Native American. So he wasn't in blackface, and the kid is a Native American. First off, you have to be a Native American to have this. Who the hell has that sort of getup unless you're a Native American? The woke sports site Deadspin targeted a young Kansas City Chiefs fan in an article. It turns out the young boy, Holden Armenta, is actually from a Native American family, and his grandfather sits on the board of the Chumash tribe. That's hilarious. New footage from the game shows Holden leading the team's tomahawk chop with the black players from the Chiefs joining in and applauding his enthusiasm. And let me tell you something, as a sports fan, there is probably nothing more exciting than when you do something with your favorite team and they acknowledge you. Yeah, oh yeah, that's a dangerous kid right there. The Deadspin article not only falsely accused the kid of being anti-black, but also anti-native. But after the article was released and the viral responses that followed, young Holden's mother took to Facebook to slam the woke media and revealed Holden's indigenous identity. This has nothing to do with the NFL, she said. Also, CBS showed him multiple times. This is the photo people chose to blast to create division. He's Native American, said his mother. Holden's grandfather serves in the Chumash band's government. Very nice. The social media account Real Kansas City Chiefs Fan posted during Sunday's broadcast Holden Armenta from California, a native that belongs to the Chumash tribe. His dad is a Chumash tribe board member. Everyone is making a massive deal out of this and only trying to show one side of his face to push their narrative. They later corrected that it was in fact his grandfather, not his dad, on the board. The hit piece by Karan Phillips, who, you know what? Why the hell not? I don't really think I like this guy, so I'm gonna put his Twitter link in all of the chats. So if you guys want to, tweet at him and let him know he's a dumbass. Let me pull this bad boy up real quick. Yeah, I'll drop it in there. He's only got 10,000 followers, so I'm sure if you were somebody who wanted to blow this guy up on Twitter and let him know how dumb he is, that wouldn't be too hard to do. Just saying. If you guys wanted to do it. I'm not telling you to do it. It's time to make stupid people feel stupid. Because there's nothing more exciting than making dumb people feel stupid. Nothing more exciting. So, stupid people are made to look dumb yet again, which, of course, makes me smile. It makes me smile. Hit that thumbs up button, guys. Keep sharing this video out all over the place as we are rocking and rolling here. Sorry for the late start this morning. A little bit of traffic on this brick day, on this freezing-ass day here in New York. We're going to get to what the freezing day in New York could lead to for many of the people who were told to come here for absolutely no reason. We're going to get to that in just 1 minute, but before we do, guys, Mike Lindell.
I'm excited to announce that we're having our biggest Christmas sale ever. You get our brand new 6-piece My Towels for only $29.98, or rejuvenate your bed with a MyPillow mattress topper as low as $99.99. Or how about MyPillow bed sheets for as low as $24.98? There's something for everyone. Duvets, quilts, down comforters, body pillows, bolster pillows, and so much more. Well, I know My Pillow products make for the perfect Christmas gifts, so I'm going to extend my money-back guarantee until March 1st, 2024. So go to MyPillow.com now or call the number on your screen. Use your promo code to get huge discounts on all My Pillow products. For example, you get our 6-piece towels for only $29.98. Or get your very own My Pillow bed sheets for as low as $24.98. It's our biggest Christmas sale ever. Get all your shopping done now while quantities last.
Guys, head on over to MyPillow.com, promo code LOUD. That's MyPillow.com. Promo code LOUD for up to 80% off everything on the website. That's MyPillow.com. Promo code LOUD. Get your Christmas shopping done over there, guys. Thank you all so much. So, as I've said numerous times, to the stupid Democrats in New York, and I call them stupid because, you know, when they speak, coherent thoughts don't really come out of it. It turns out they've got a little problem on their hands, and that would have to do with the illegals here in the city of New York, here in our illustrious city of New York. I don't know if you know this or not, but it's a bit chilly outside. For those of you who haven't left the house yet, make sure you bundle up. It's freezing outside. But New York Democrats didn't think to consider that when they decided to import people from all over the third world. Here's a video of hundreds of migrants waiting in the freezing cold to either get plane tickets to somewhere else or to be resheltered. Some stated they had been outside for 2 days. 2 days. These people are going to die. They are going to freeze to death. But Democrats don't seem to care about that. Democrats have a new plan. Democrats have a new plan for what they're going to do. You ready for this one? You're never going to guess what the city of Chicago is planning to do. So it turns out there's a neighborhood, because, you know, Chicago gets very cold too. And if this plan works out, don't think Mayor Eric Adams' dumbass won't be doing the exact same thing. It turns out that Chicago is now constructing brick and mortar buildings for some of the illegal immigrants. Brick and mortar buildings for illegal immigrants. Kev, that sounds like you're saying that they're building them houses. Yes, I am. That's exactly what I'm saying. They're building illegal immigrants' houses. But wait a minute. I thought we had a housing crisis in this country. I thought the reason we couldn't get homeless people off the street, idiot liberals, was because we didn't have enough housing and bad people were out there. And real estate investors, you know, like that one big one in New York, I thought they were very, very bad people. And that's why we couldn't get housing built. No, it turns out that according to ABC Chicago, with the pop-up ads, ABC, do you really need the ad rev? Construction crews arrived on Wednesday in Brighton Park in Chicago to work on a migrant base camp. At the same time, local churches are stepping in to help migrants even more. Mayor Brandon Johnson announced the new initiative to get migrants out of the cold. Construction on the controversial Brighton Park site of a base tent camp will begin on Wednesday. Wow, they did that really fast. The city hopes to have base camps functioning by mid-November after environmental assessments are done on the soil there. With more than 1,000 migrants sleeping in or outside of police stations and O'Hare International Airport, there is a renewed push to get somewhere safe and warm. First off, there's nowhere safe in Chicago. That's just number one, okay? Let's just be honest here. There's nowhere safe in Chicago. The initiative will cost $350,000. So now they're building houses for the illegals in Chicago. And you can bet your ass that if this happens in the city of Chicago, it's going to be happening here in our illustrious city as well. We are living amongst stupid people. There are far too many dumb people in positions of power in this country. But every once in a while, stupid people get their comeuppance. Every once in a while, they get their comeuppance, and I got a fun one for this because it turns out two dumb millennial kids who have no concept of the world dove into the prestigious world of fuck around and find out. Before we get to that, guys, hit that thumbs up button, share this video out. Make sure you guys are following the page so you never miss out on any of the fun videos that we are posting. Make sure you guys go to that Twitter account and annoy that guy, just because it'll ruin his day. And to hell with that. I don't really ruin his day. Why the hell not? Do it. It's a good time. Also, make sure you guys are watching on the Rumble page, rumble.com/loudmajorityus. Make sure you guys are doing that so I can pop your chats up onto the screen and we can all enjoy them together. Also, because, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter suck. Well, Twitter's not so bad. But because Facebook, YouTube absolutely suck, here on Rumble, we know that we can say whatever the hell we want. So make sure you're over there on Rumble, following the page, Loud Majority US. Make sure you're following LFA TV. What's going on, Rumble chat? How are you? How are you guys doing today on this freezing ass day here in November? Also, very soon on the Rumble chat, just so you guys know if you're not watching on Rumble, I'm going to be posting an interview with someone that I can only put on Rumble because of who they are. So if you guys want to see that phenomenal interview with a friend from the UK very soon, make sure you guys are following over there on the Rumble page. So let's keep on rocking and rolling here. So it turns out that two idiots, decided to attack a Jewish girl who confronted them about tearing down posters of people taken by Hamas terrorists. We've seen this all over the country. Mostly here in the state of New York, with dumb millennials tearing down pictures of people who have been kidnapped by terrorists because they were never taught how to act right. Well, turns out it's not going to go very well for them. Two women have been slapped with hate crime charges for allegedly attacking a Jewish person who confronted them on the Upper West Side for tearing down posters of Israelis kidnapped by Hamas. Mewish Omar, 26, surrendered to police on Monday morning and was charged with assault and criminal mischief, both as hate crimes, in connection with the attack on the 41-year-old woman on the corner of Riverside Drive and West 82nd Street. Her alleged accomplice, Stephanie Gonzalez, yeah, that sounds really Palestinian, 25, were cuffed earlier this week and also face hate crime charges. The duo allegedly attacked the victim, ripping off her Star of David and knocking her cell phone out of her hand after she challenged them for ripping down the missing persons posters on a street pole at an intersection. The victim exchanged words with the two strangers as she recorded the entire interview on her cell phone. Do they have the video of that? Let's see. Do they have the video of that? Oh, yeah, look at this girl. You want to talk about the face of privilege in this country? That's the face of privilege. Sitting there without a care in the world, knowing that nothing's going to happen to you. Knowing that nothing's going to happen to you. Oh, there's another winner. There's another winner. Probably one of those people who bitch and moan about their student loans, while their rich-ass husbands let them do whatever the hell they want. The assault is just one example of anti-Semitic suspects tearing down or vandalizing hostage posters that have been plastered all around the 5 boroughs since Hamas decided to attack civilians in Israel, the place where they live. Unbelievable. Now we're going to get a good showing tonight who's ready for the showing tonight when pro-terrorist groups, pro-Hamas protesters plan to disrupt the Rockefeller Center Christmas tree lighting? And look, I'm not going to watch. I wasn't going to watch. I wasn't going to turn on NBC. I have better things to do, like sleep. However, now that this is going to happen, I'm going to turn it on. I got to watch people ruin what is supposed to be just a nice day. Just a nice day. Oh, we flipped the switch. Everybody cheers. Al Roker tells you how cold it is outside, and we move on. But no, assholes are going to glue themselves to the ground in Rockefeller Center. And if you're watching from the NYPD, when they glue themselves to the floor, rip them off the floor. And guess what? It's going to be really cold outside, so it's probably going to hurt a lot. Very good. Very, very good. We are being run by stupid people. We are being run by complete and utter jackasses. Need more proof of this? The White House has just confirmed. The White House has just confirmed that there are 9 Americans still being held by Hamas. Thailand got all of their citizens out. It's good to know that the Thai have more pull around the world than Americans do. This is your leader. This is your president. 9 Americans are still being held hostage by 8th century goat herders in a place that doesn't have running water, heat, or electricity. But hey, good thing Joe Biden was up in Martha's Vineyard or Nantucket getting himself an ice cream again the other day. Stupid people. We are being controlled and run by dumb people. But luckily, election season is just around the corner. And I cannot wait to start rocking and rolling. We're going to have some big stuff planned for the year coming up. We're going to have some big stuff coming up here on Long Island. You're not going to want to miss out on it. So make sure you guys are subscribed to the page so you never miss out on anything we've got going on. I want to thank everybody so much for tuning in on this freezing day. I'll be back live at 1 p.m. on LFA TV. Make sure you guys keep it locked and loaded there. Until then, everybody, stay loud.